Hello guys, what is up? It's Survival Kabats here, and once again you have entered the world of survival horror. Today's topic will be about videotapes in Resident Evil 2. That's right, videotapes from Resident Evil 7. Now you may be like, survived, what the hell are you talking about? But calm down, this is actually a good thing within Resident Evil 2. Within Resident Evil 2, there's a lot of things that carry over from Resident Evil 7, and here are some examples. We've seen things like gunpowder that was in both Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 7, the fuse plugs in the east hallway that was in the living room of Resident Evil 7, and the knife switch box to open up the west side of the RPD that was also in the garage scene of Resident Evil 7. Now, what if one of these things that carried over was the videotapes? Just to clarify, I haven't fully completed Resident Evil 7, but I have played the Clancy and Mia tapes and I absolutely love it. The reason why I had this idea was because after my thoughts and feelings on Resident Evil 2 livestream, I saw my buddy Jon Ford, which y'all should check out his channel by the way, have a live stream and I joined in. After a while, he was thinking of some things that would be cool to implement into Resident Evil 2, and I just thought of videotapes. Now the reason why I was thinking of this at the time was because I looked up Resident Evil 1 Remake and came across Kenneth's death video and it just popped in my head. So like I said, this isn't the first time we've had videotapes in Resident Evil's history. In the first remake, if you go up to Kenneth's body, you can pick up a videotape that you can view in the basement area of the mansion. And here's that tape.
What? Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
So to tell the theories of how this could work, I actually have Jon Ford here to tell his theories on how this could be implemented.
What's up guys, my name is Jon Ford and thanks to Survived Combatants for putting me on his channel. In this video we are going to be talking about tapes in Resident Evil 2 Remake and why I feel this mechanic of storytelling should come back in the game. So first off, what are tapes? Tapes were used and introduced in Resident Evil 7. They further advanced the story of the game. When watching a tape, you play as the character it's following. Doing this allowed you to get a better view of what went on in the past by literally putting you in their shoes. If tapes were implemented in this game, there is a lot it can show, such as the fighting in the streets with the zombies and the police officers, days before Claire and Leon showed up. How cool would it be to play as an officer fighting an army of zombies? Imagine seeing the horror of having hundreds of slow walking zombies come right at you. Or even the mayor's daughter trying to escape from the police chief. Or how about playing as the police chief himself as he kills officers throughout the building and causes confusion. We all know the events of Resident Evil 2 happened, but it would be cool to not only read about it in files, but also see it in tapes. I think it's worth mentioning that this game was made on the RE engine, the same engine RE7 was built on, which means if Capcom wanted to implement tapes, it wouldn't be hard to do. Capcom already showed that they don't mind taking assets from Resident Evil 7 and throwing them onto RE2 Remake, so I feel if it's that easy, they should definitely bring back tapes. If they do decide to bring back tapes, it shouldn't be too inconvenient to watch the content on it. The main hall of the RPD could be used to play the tapes if they wanted to. There is already a machine there that plays videos. We saw this when Marvin started talking to Leon and told him that Claire arrived at the station. So perhaps this could also be the place where we can watch the videos. I'm not saying make the tapes mandatory to watch, but they can treat them like films. Films in Resident Evil 2 could be completely ignored, or you can decide to carry them all the way to the Red Room and see what's on it. It's examples like that is what I feel tape should be. They could be easily ignored, they're not really tied to whatever puzzle you're doing. However, they should be experiences that you can play and see what really happened in the RPD. I think that would be pretty amazing, but what do you guys think? Do you think tape should be implemented in Resident Evil 2 Remake so we can see more lore and actually play all that crazy stuff that happened before Leon and Claire arrived?
Now what Jon said is totally awesome to think about. We could probably see a tape of Nemesis chasing Jill throughout the station as an Easter egg. We could also probably play as the mayor's daughter and, like Mia and Marguerite in their tape, play hide and seek with Brian Irons and end up getting shot in the end. We could also see tapes of the virus starting with the victims at either the hospital or the RPD itself, and like found footage, we can interact with some of the victims and then see them turning into a zombie and then biting and killing us. There's so much you could do with videotapes, and there could be references to Outbreak File 2. There are so many possibilities of what you could do, and I really hope that this is a feature that gets carried over to Resident Evil 2. But that is it for the video, guys. I would love to thank Jon Ford for having his theories in this video. Go subscribe to his channel for God of War content, but also subscribe to his second channel, The High Pitched Gamer, for his Resident Evil and Last of Us 2 content. If you like stuff like this, give it a like and subscribe. It tells me that you guys like content like this, and I'll just keep on making more of it. Now, I am hoping to collaborate with other content creators, so if you would like to collab with me, just reach out to me on Twitter, YouTube, Xbox, PS4, anything. Now, I will be moving this weekend, so I won't be as active with all the social media, but I do have another video planned, and when I find time, I'll edit it, upload it, and show it to you all. Thank you all for watching, and see you later, my fellow survivors.